Welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. We are in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and once again, we are doing a legendary animal hunt. It's snowing where we are now, even though it's only autumn, judging by the trees. Now, the reason I take a little bit of exception to this is because today we're hunting a creature called the Blood-swine, and this is located right here. So it's in Nottinghamshire. Right, so we're in Nottinghamshire here. Well, no, we're not actually in Nottinghamshire, are we? We're in... I guess it thinks we're in Yorkshire here. You have to excuse the Englishman in me, because, of course, this is 9th century. You know, they're trying to do sort of where the county lines were and the areas in the 9th century, in which case they're calling this Yorkshire, which, of course, some of it is. Doncaster is in South Yorkshire, but the thing is, my point is, it doesn't snow generally like this in the middle of autumn where I live. Now, I live in Nottinghamshire. Here is where we are on the map. So I've come in to the dock at Nottingham. I've fast travelled there to Nottingham, and I've crossed the river and come over here, and the creature that we're looking for is over there in that swamp, in that marshland, which they're calling Bleasby Swamp here. Now, the reason I take exception to this a little bit is because I'm pretty much not far off standing... If this map were even remotely accurate, I'd be standing pretty much exactly in the part of the UK where I am sitting right now as I talk to you. Right there, in what it says is Yorkshire, which may have been, but here is Nottinghamshire, right? So here is Nottingham, which is in Nottinghamshire, and here is Doncaster, which is in South Yorkshire, in modern-day South Yorkshire. And I actually live, I guess, just over a third of the way between the two, so probably about there. It's about where I'm sitting right at this minute. However, take that with a bit of a pinch of salt, because a 9th century or no 9th century, you know, maybe they're talking about 9th century maps that were particularly inaccurate, which, you know, if you actually look at the UK and look at this map, yes, it's not particularly accurate, and I'm sure the maps that these guys made in the 9th century weren't particularly accurate, I have no doubt. But Templeborough, which is here, this is Templeborough Fort, right? But let's deal with the first thing, right? Nottingham is on the River Trent. And the River Trent goes around the south of Nottingham, not the north. Right? So the river, the very large river, which is the Trent in Nottingham's case, goes around the south of Nottingham, not around the north. Okay? And the other thing is, so we got Nottingham here, and we got Templeborough here. Now, Templeborough is the largest, the city where I was born, which is in Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, is not on this map. And it wouldn't be, because the city that I was born didn't exist in the 9th century. It just didn't. But Templeborough Fort is the nearest landmark on this map to where I was born, because Templeborough Fort is just outside Rotherham, between Rotherham and Sheffield, and I was born in Sheffield. So Rotherham, let's say Rotherham is about here, right? And then Sheffield is about here, if this were a modern day map. So this is like the landmark on the map that is closest to where I was born. Which doesn't look anything like this, I can assure you. Now, the major problem with that is that Templeborough, here's Nottingham, and Templeborough is shown to the southeast of Nottingham. And in fact, Templeborough is actually to the northwest of Nottingham about... I mean, this is all out of whack anyway, but let's say this is Nottingham. Templeborough is about there. Not to the... It's sort of northwest of Nottingham. It is most certainly not to the southeast. And for those of you going, well, this is no, it's definitely the Nottingham. And Templeborough Fort is on the map because there was a Roman fort discovered at Templeborough, which is just outside Rotherham. Right? That's where Templeborough gets its name from. So, you know, you've got to take this with a pinch of salt. But that's beside the point. Were this a relatively, even moderately accurate modern-day map, I would be standing pretty close to where I am now actually sitting, which is about a third of the way between Nottingham and Doncaster. Also, Doncaster's a little bit further over this way, but its relation to Nottingham is fairly accurate. So I'm more or less here is where I live on a modern day map. But we're going to tackle this piggy. Now, I have no idea what this boar is going to... This is a wild boar. I have no idea what it's actually going to do, what it's going to be like. I've actually seen and read less about this than any of the other legendary animals that we have encountered. There's only one that I've seen less about, and that's the one that I'm actually missing from the map. So I don't know anything about those. But here, somewhere, here's a piggy. Level 310. This is quite a strong little beastie. Let's hope that he's extreme. Look at that. My swords do nothing. Let's hope that my bow does a little bit better. Yeah, quite a lot better with the charged shot, of course, as I've mentioned before. Which is good, because that does nothing. So that's probably a good job that the bow does something. Let's try then to use the slow down time one, which is here. And oh, I thought maybe we get a stun shot there, but oh no! Oh damn it! I just used one of those now. Where's he gone? Are you coming? Oh, he's going to heal. Whoa! That did a massive amount of damage. Oh, and then the stun attack. That's going to kill him. Okay, that was actually over quite quickly. That was over ridiculously fast for a creature that is level 310. I am currently level 253. So, apologies about that. That was an awful lot of build-up, an awful lot of me talking about geography for... I mean, I didn't even lose any health. I don't think I even lost any health. Oh, you see? I shouldn't use that bow all the time. That's the problem. I use the charge shot on the bow, and it's all over too fast. But, you know, I think those people that are coming here to watch my videos generally aren't coming here because they want to see exactly where to find this boar or whatever. So I hope not anyway, because if they are, I've just screwed it up for everybody. So apologies if that's what you came here for, and you came here for a long battle and not a long talk about where I live. And who could blame you, since to the title of the video, but that's beside the point. Let's go. Let's just go take this thing back to Wallace. Right, let's take this back to Wallace and see what we get for this piggy's head. I have absolutely no idea what he's going to give us. All I do know is he's going to say, "You and Petra chasing a white elk high as wispy clouds." And all the other...
You and Petra chasing a white elk in the woods high as wispy clouds, my God.
There we go. Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, thank you.
Beautiful. Nature is amazing.
He says as he cuts through a big chunk of it. Oh, God. Another tattoo. So next time we're going to be going to Norway to face this beastie here. The Bear of the Blue Waters. But that is not today.
See you soon.
Happy hunting.
Okay, thanks. That's not today. That's next time. So next time we're going to go face down the Bear of the Blue Waters in Norway. But that is it for this video. You can follow me in all the usual places. You can follow me on Twitter at Knights_Arcade. You can follow me on Facebook. You can head over to the Knights Arcade Discord. You can support me on Patreon. I do usually do live streams, but I'm not doing any now until January, for a couple of weeks until January 2021. I'm taking a couple of weeks off for Christmas. But I will be back in early January with the live streams. You can find the links to all those places that I just mentioned down in the video description or on the Knights Arcade channel header. But if you don't want to do any of those things, leave a like. If you like this video, subscribe. Whoa, tattooed pig. If you want to see more from the... No, I've got to say if you want to see more from the tattooed pig, because I'm not likely to feature the tattooed pig. I wasn't aware that it even existed until this moment, but there it is. Anyway, ring the bell if you want to get notification every time I post new content. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night saying nighty-night.